Hello Carburetor fans, the following video will close a lot of doors for me. It will move me away from my plans and my dreams, but I will make it for you and because I want to share my feelings on this topic. There may be more than 100 chip-tuning flashers on the market right now. I'm sure that I don't know all the brands and models, but I definitely can give you super helpful info for them. If you don't have the time for the whole video, here is my short take on that. They're all total crap. But that's just me. Call me a hater, call me whatever you like, I don't care. Later I will tell you why this is my opinion. Let's make a test. Right now when I'm starting this script, I'm sending emails to all chip-tuning flasher producers, and later I will tell you their response. In my email I simply ask for a full price list of their products. The tools that we will mention in this video are the following: FG Tech or Galetto, Allentech, Autotuner, CMD, Magic Motorsport, TimSport, Byte Shooter, MPPS, EU Terminal, Bflash. If you find the topic interesting, let's start. I will start with Byte Shooter. This is a German brand that was very popular maybe 10 years ago when I started. Now let's visit their website. They have nice explainer videos and they will tell you how good their components are. Now we go to the contact page. See what will happen. Maybe this is the only web page in the world that I know that on the contact page there is no telephone number, no email, no contact form, only the address. And that includes all of their branches in Russia, Germany and Sweden. They may expect to use a regular post office with a real mail option. Also lately, the tool is not well updated with new models in their list. What will be your score for that? Having in mind all that was mentioned above, my score is bad. We'll continue with Autotuner. It is among the most modern and intuitive tools on the market. Easy to use and fast. Price €2,900 for the slave and €4,900 for master version, VAT excluded. Another good point of this tool is that for the moment they don't have a subscription, it's free, that's great. Their support is responsive, but I never can reach any collaboration with them. I had offered them to make a local training for free, to show their products on local expo for free, to try to help them to put new models with my help for free. Nothing was accepted by them, and no, they did not give me any discount. Black Friday, Christmas, COVID, no sorry, their price is hard and cold as a stone. What is your score? Mine is that their pricing and commitment with customers are too big pill to swallow, at least for me. But I like it and I miss that tool a lot. The next tool is CMD by Bflash. With this tool you can flash up and down software versions for cars even from the showroom, but if they are Volkswagen Audi Group or Skoda Seat Volkswagen Audi. There are some missing old protocols and not all new ones are included. For what it is, it works flawlessly, but with 8,000 Swiss franc ex VAT price, big as a few apartments in my country, for me is a total no. Next is FG Tech, or as we call it, Galetto. This tool has close to everything: trucks, cars, vans, boats, motorcycles. Galetto is the only one which can read and write with a single interface and a single subscription in all of the following modes: OBD, PDM, JTAG, boot, tricore, full mode, bench, RxTX, RS, PWM, VPM 485. Like 99% of the tool nowadays, Galetto is 100% dependent on internet connection and subscription. If your subscription finishes, you will be able to work for a short period of time and you have to pay again. For me, this tool sits between top 2 and 3 tools on the market. What I don't like, well, the menu is far from nice and manuals are not the best. Now they got better, but still it looks outdated. By the way, Galetto now has a promo offer due to the pandemic with a price of €3,000 for the master tool. Their year subscription is €500 per year. Of all the tools mentioned today, only they deserve admiration for this discount. Unfortunately, with them again, no option for any discussions and collaboration and cooperation, partnership in that regard. My score is good, like Next up is MPPS. This tool is produced by MT Cartridge. It has many strong points. For example, with MPPS, I was able to recover an ECU that was damaged by a bad flash. All other tools were saying no communication. MPPS was the only tool that could do that. Another great feature is that the tool automatically detects the processor type for tri-core processors, which is a big benefit. The tool updates are free, but the price, again, is too big for what it offers. The updates are slow, actually super slow. It is very rare to have protocols on time. Something more, when I try to make any contacts with them, and when they discover the time from Bulgaria, they right away warn me that they not even chat with me, because there are many fake units that comes from here. This is the same as racism, but I will accept their opinion, so it's time for a score. They don't want to even chat with Bulgarians, then my score will be 0. TimSport is an Italian company. Their tools are super nicely built and work reliably good. But to have everything, you have to again buy not one but two tools. Those are New Genius and New Trash Data. A New Genius is great for OBD reads because it removes the unstable Windows crap from the game. And the tool is standalone, great stability and low risk. Trash Data is for boot and bench reads. If you combine those two tools, you get super coverage. They are also in my top 3 list. Prices are around 1600 euro for Genius plus 3000 euro or more for the protocol's activation and 3800 euro for the new Trash Data. Year subscription is 600 euro. The two negatives are high pricing and again for me the way of their communication. When I approach them and I explain them that for poor countries they have to offer better prices, their response was close to "We don't care, our tools are made by Italian engineers with Italian salary, so go away." Basically a hot stepper attitude.
Here come the hot stepper, I'm the lyrical gangster.
Again, my score for TimSport will be in top 3. Why? Because I'm honest. Bflash is the new king of the block. Behind the company is one of the top engineering teams that produces scripts for Windows file editing and Damos files. Flasher logger diagnostic tool in one. There are plenty of options with this tool, but with zero tutorials and online presence, it is a mystery tool that we as users don't know anything about. Priced at 4,900 euro VAT excluded, again, same no string attached approach, and it is only business attitude. So my score is mysterious 4 or 5. EO Terminal. First, I will admit that I was reseller of that tool, but again, I will be completely honest with you. What is advertised about this tool is true. This is the only tool on the market that on Siemens SIT803, for example, can read via OBD port, EEPROM, flash and processor, a full backup through OBD. Not only that, but it can delete history faults. It can read the immobilizer pin again via OBD. No other tool can do that at super low cost. Now let's start with negatives. For many of the ECUs, it doesn't support checksum. Also, you have to buy a specific SIM card to can read specific ECUs, for example, Siemens, Bosch, Marelli. Or if you want to make other stuff like gearboxes or BCM, body control modules, this is another purchase. You have to think of this tool as a very nice add-on, not a chip tuning tool. This is a tool that can do many things, but not all models are included. For example, there is no Tri-Core EDC17 or Tri-Core Siemens ECU for the moment. But another positive is that the updates, if there is any, will be free. Support is on a slower side, but the tool, as I had mentioned, do things that no other tool can do. No score here, because this is not a flasher for chip tuning. It is less than that, but at the same time can do a lot more for locksmith guys and diagnostic technicians. With its special boot mode can add good features for chip tuners as well. And it is among the best of both worlds, so that's why we don't give any score. For me, it's worth it. Next is Allentech. They also have many tools. The most used ones are KES for OBD and KTAC for bench and boot mode reads. Their pricing is very nice. They had subscriptions as well. I had training with them maybe 10 years ago. Then the training was top notch. Now I don't think so, but their support is one of the best out there. Always friendly and ready to help if they can. I have a good and friendly relationship with them, and if they watch Massimo and Sergey, thanks for the great support and response. Now, about their tools. They work nice and stable, that's for sure, but for me, because they work online, they are a bit slow to start and open. I use K-Tact, but again, it's super slow. If you are not so spontaneous like me, maybe this is not a big problem for you. Allentech has another strong point. They offer chip tuning software as well, and yes, one of the tools that I use every day is ECM Titanium, a software for chip tuning. Easy, friendly, and for me one of the few that works for 99% of the users. Even with slower start and opening, with this software you can make files for, let's say, 10-15 minutes. With some tools you will need hours. So at the end of the day, their chip tuning software is one of the fastest and best to use. My score will be between 3 and 4, if our ranking system starts from 1 to 10. Good company with good support, big thumbs up and big thank you for the support again. And last but definitely not least is Magic Motorsport. Their last tool is called Flex, and it's one of my top recommendations. The tool has almost any protocol included. OBD, bench, boot and virtual read are available to you. Even many cloning options are available as well. The tool costs around 6,000 euro. I know it is again super expensive, even for EU countries like Germany and France. You can imagine that for users in my country it is close to mission impossible. It has a subscription every year. For 2021 I think Flex is the most versatile and flexible tool on the market. If you ask me, what I don't like is that the manuals for me are not good. It is not clear what method you can use and do you have to read the password or not. Also, when you connect the tool, you have to follow a certain path, like first connect USB, then OBD, or the opposite. Otherwise, you have to disconnect and connect the tool again. It's not a big deal, but the software may not open. My score for this tool is between 1 and 2. And now, here are the results from my online response speed test. Number 1 response time for all companies have Allentech. They first responded to my email. Like I told you, their support is great. Second fastest reply was the Autotuner team. The support is responsive when it comes to offer you something. On third place is Bflash and on fourth place is Magic Motorsport. Next is Galetto and number 6 in response time is TimSport. Last place are MPPS, CMD and ByteShooter. They even did not respond to me. You can make your own conclusions. Before we finish this edition of Carburetor, I want to mention that on the market now there is another flasher that looks like Galetto, but it is different. Yes, there are similarities, but many things will be better than Galetto. At a later stage I will try to give you more info for this secret flasher. I think you will like it. So, to wrap up this chip tuning flasher video, I can say the following. Almost all chip tuning manufacturers' behavior is like greedy capitalists from the 80s. All that they want is money, money, money. No corporation, no discounts, no business for you. That's it. That's why I told you that they are all crap. Of course, many of them works fine, but the producers miss the point. That is important to be flexible and to can adapt to all markets, to be close to your customers and understand their needs. They cannot do that because they don't understand it. What must be done? Well, I'll tell you. First, if the tool has subscription, then the tool itself must be free. Why? Because every year you pay for their crap. Secondly, let's say you pay 5,000 euro for a flasher and you stop for 1 year to pay the subscription. They will cut you out and you can't use the tool. Why? The tool must work just normally, only without the latest update, like TimSport works. Third, for poor countries like mine, must have an option to buy at lower prices to be fair. For example, here a month salary is 350 to 500 euro. in Germany is 1500 to 2000 euro. Imagine if the tool cost 10 German salaries, like 20,000 euro. This is the price for me. Now I think you understand my point. Yes, if they sell it here cheaply, there must be a rule. This tool to be used only in Bulgaria, and if it goes abroad, to be stopped remotely. This will be fair, but again, they will never understand my point and what I'm saying here, because all that they need is more and more money. Every time I try to contact Autotuner team, for example, they say, if you want a discount, please buy 10 or 20 units. To offer that to a poor country's citizens is a crime, rude attitude and pathetic and totally incorrect understanding of customer needs. That's the truth, dear friends. I'm Nico, and this was the Carburetor show on the subject of chip-tuning flashers. When I think of them, I start to feel sick. I hope for you, at your corner of the world, the situation to be different and more usable. If you like the channel, feel invited to join us and subscribe. And if you want the channel to grow and can offer you chip tuning with super low prices like 30 or 40 euro, you can donate $1 or $2 at buymeacoffee/Carburetor or support us on Patreon/Carburetor. If you are a chip tuning interface producer, you can also support our team with $1 or $2 or with packet of macaroni. From me, Nico, be well and healthy. Peace.